here, welcoming you to Slow Hands, Fast Cars. We're not in a rush, but we will get faster.
Nothing like a bit of overacting, is there, folks? Welcome back. We're just going to do a real quick video today. It's more of a pre-race weekend kind of goal-setting video, mainly because, as you can see behind Racer X here, he's got his new car that we spent last few weeks, I think it was, cleaning up, getting ready, and he's had a little bit of a rip outside with it, and he's reasonably happy with it. There's still a few things I want to get done on it, and there's still a few things I reckon we can fix on it, but for now it's going, and we're going to use it this weekend. I'm going to get the rental car again, and I'll use the rental car, but I'm just using it to run around with and to just have some fun. But we're going to concentrate mainly on this one. So we're going to try and establish a nice baseline setup for him and stuff like that. We're not going to get too far ahead though, because I've got a few things coming, don't we? Yeah. What have we got?
We got, I think like 3 or maybe 4 chassis coming, and a couple of shells, and a ton of spare parts and tyres.
Yeah, we do have 4 chassis.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we got the one on its own.
One that's a kit.
Yeah, one on its own, which looks like it's pretty much just a stock standard Traxxas Slash with an upgraded ECS. Well, upgraded ECS and motor. We'll check that out when it gets here, but it looks stock standard otherwise. We've got another one that we won that's got a low center of gravity chassis, a normal chassis. No, we only got 3 coming. We only got 3 chassis coming. We've already got the 4th here.
What about the kit?
What kit?
The one that's just the chassis thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. The second one had a low center of gravity and a normal chassis. So essentially we've got only 3 coming.
But 4.
But we've got 4 total. Yeah.
Anyways.
So close enough. And a whole pile of parts and tyres and chargers and I can't remember what else. There's a whole pile of stuff, isn't there? Hoping there's I think it was a Hobby Works ECS and engine combo or motor combo that looked really nice, and I believe it's got an ECS programmable card in it too, so that'll be cool. So that's all coming. So we're not going to spend too much time modifying it this weekend, but we're definitely going to work on a baseline setup. Because there's so much you can do for a oval course that I'm not ready to do. I haven't changed the oils in it because if we do, I'm going to make a stronger oil in the front right. I'm going to try to lower the whole thing down with some spacers inside the shocks, which I haven't even done anything like that before. So it's going to be a bit give and take. We're just going to see how things go pretty much, aren't we? So based on that, what we're going to do is I've decided to do this video. So Racer X, we're going to set him a goal. My goal is pretty simple. Just have some fun. Yeah. Get out there, run the car around, have some fun. All right, and because there's nothing I can do with that car. And your goals, hang on. I wrote down several goals for him to choose from and some methodology to get those goals. Right, but the one you chose was
to beat Dad.
To beat Dad. Wonderful. So the goal that he chose was to beat me. There was other goals there like finish on the lead lap.
Yeah. And
there was another one that was work on a consistent setup. All right. So he's chosen beat Dad, which is awesome. That's fantastic. To be fair, my goal was to kick your ass, so I suppose it works out. So go on, show him what you were going to do.
So basically, when I'm racing, I'm not going to use these normal Traxxas tyres. I'm going to change my tyres for these.
Yeah, well, he's not going to do that, but but these are Proline calibers. And from what I can hear from the club, they don't make these anymore. They're still in pretty good nick, but apparently these are awesome. What the hell is that? These are awesome for our dirt track. So it'll come down to who has paid for them, I suppose, and who gets to use them in the race, in the track season. Who paid for them?
Me, yeah.
And
they look pretty nice. I think they look fantastic.
I think they look pretty cool. I think they're going to be pretty cool. But, you know, we'll wait and see. There's other options as well. So, as part of that goal of beating Dad, I've written down a few things here that I think we should... The methods we're going to try to do so you can beat Dad. Okay? So these are the things we're going to try to put in place, as well as a few other things that I'm going to do on the side there as well. So, what does the first one say?
The first one is, understand that Dad will just be trying to finish consistent laps. Right. Yeah, he'll probably just be trying to do consistent laps, and me this. Whee!
Yeah, so essentially, if you can understand that I'm not going to be racing anyone, I'm just going to do what you did on your first race meet, which is get used to just driving it around in a circle, get used to being around other cars, getting used to controlling it a little bit.
In short explanation, he's going to go slow while I go fast to overtake him.
Well, that's what I'm trying to get at. If your goal is to beat me, you don't have to go overly fast, do you? So you just got to make sure you keep it on the track. If you keep it on the track, chances are you're going to beat me.
Yeah.
So that's why I've put that one down there. What's the next one?
Keep track of Dad and try not to race others.
Which?
Basically, if I see other people coming past me, just go off to the side. If I see my dad, then
Yeah, I mean, that one sort of is what I just brushed on a little bit, was just keep track of me, know where I am, know where, if I'm on the same lap as you, because if you're laps ahead, you don't have to race me. But when other faster cars, the trick will be when faster cars come up behind you, just let them pass. You don't have to race them. I mean, you don't even have to get out of the way for them, but don't cut them off. Don't try to race them, because that's only going to put you around, and then I'm going to beat you. Okay?
Yeah.
And the last one?
Dad, need to get Dad to help me modify the car at the track, which will probably happen when you get the late model show. We're going to first paint it and all that stuff, then we're going to put it on the car and race it around. And basically, what my dad's going to do is he's going to modify my chassis. You said this to me.
Yeah, no, keep going.
But yeah, he's going to modify my chassis so it slowly goes on a lean inside left, and then the body's also on a lean, so it's more of a dirt oval late model, and then it also, so the camber or something like that was modified so I could be faster than everyone else.
Okay. That's not quite what I meant there, but that's long term. Yeah, all right, we'll pay that. So essentially, at the thing on Saturday, you're going to have to get me to help you modify basic setup options at the track. So I let them know that the front right camber here is completely out of whack compared to the rest of the tyres. It's a lot more leaned over, which will help with a oval track, but I want to get it back to even. So I'm going to try and ask for a tool when we're there so I can level it up, because I'm trying to make my mind up whether I'm going to put all your preloads back up as high as I can to try and drop the ride height, and then modify the right hand side when we get there to try and help it make it a little bit easier. But part of that, so you're going to have to be able to explain to me what the car's doing and when the car's doing it. Okay, so we're going to have to come up with our own little bit of way to communicate. Okay, so I'm going to have to explain to you what oversteer is. I'm going to have to explain what understeer is, and we'll go through all that later. I'll do that at the track. And I'm also going to get you to describe whereabouts. So like, is it corner entry? Is it corner exit? Is it mid-corner? Is it down the straight? So we'll have to figure out a way to be able to get you to describe to me what you want me to change. Now, we're only going to be limited on a few things. I don't really want to play too much with the whole setup options of it on the day. So what we'll do is we'll just do some preload stuff, make it stiffer load. So that's pretty much what I meant by that, is we're just going to have to come up with a system. Okay? But there's a few things we'll do, because the main reason I don't want to spend too much time on this one is because when we get those other ones, going into your little rant a little bit later about putting all the bloody shells on it and everything, when we get another one, I'm going to then modify one of them to be purely oval car. Okay, and that's when we'll really get into it. That's when I'll really change the suspension up and put in spacers and put different oils in to give it different workability. But we need to have a good basis point to start from. Okay, so that's pretty much what I mean there. We're going to get you used to describing to me what the car does. Okay, and we'll get your language sorted out so we can actually figure that out. So are you excited about using that thing this weekend?
Yeah, I love the show. It looks cool. My dad cleaned the car with me, and it looks pretty nice. Yeah,
it came up pretty good. I don't think it's as good as it can be. I think we can make it a lot better later on. And there's still a lot of stuff on there I'm too scared to touch just yet, so whatever. But by the next race meet, hopefully we'll have more shells, and then I can race one of them. I do need to get more transponders and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I think you'll be okay with it. I think we're going to be there for practice as well this time, which is a rarity for us. So we're going to be able to actually run some laps beforehand, so you can try it out, and we can maybe get it a little bit better for you. So yeah, it should be a good weekend. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be able to get out there and have a rip. It should be fun. So yeah, we'll see how that one goes, and we'll go from there. So I think we'll wind that up because I didn't want to take too long on this one.
Yep.
So do you want to do this one?
And this is the late Model X Racer, reminding you to take it easy on the trigger and send it on the straights. And remember, even a sloth can go full throttle.
There we go. All right.